Have you ever wondered what it takes to become the President of the United States? How about a president with an unusual twist? Today we embark on a journey that explores the path to the highest office in the land. But not just any path, oh no, we're adding a twist of the extraordinary by examining the prospects of a winged turtle brandishing two lightsabers. A fantastical notion indeed. So, let's dive into the journey of a presidential candidacy with a sprinkle of fantasy. First, let's understand the basic requirements to become the US president. It's not as easy as just throwing your hat into the ring. There are some fundamental prerequisites set out in the Constitution you need to meet. The first requirement is that you must be a natural-born US citizen. That means you should have been born on American soil, or if you were born overseas, at least one of your parents must have been a US citizen at the time of your birth. Next, there's the age requirement. You must be at least 35 years old to hold the highest office in the land. This requirement ensures that the individual who holds the office of the president has a certain level of maturity and life experience. The third requirement is residency. You must have lived in the US for at least 14 years. The years do not have to be consecutive, but the total must add up to 14. This requirement is to ensure that the president has sufficient understanding of the American way of life and the challenges that US citizens face on a daily basis. Beyond these constitutional requirements, there are also some unwritten rules that have been followed over the years. For instance, it helps to have some political or military experience. All but 3 presidents have held previous political office, and a majority have served in the military. Also, while not a requirement, it has become somewhat of a norm for presidential candidates to have a college education, with a majority of past presidents having at least a bachelor's degree. Lastly, it's important to note that while these are the baseline requirements, the path to the presidency is often a long and complex one, filled with numerous other challenges and obstacles. These are the basic legal prerequisites. Now, let's move on to the next step. Now that we've covered the basics, let's delve into the political path to presidency. Generally, there are a few common routes that prospective candidates take on their journey to the White House. The first is through public office. Many future presidents start their political careers at the local or state level. They might serve as a mayor, state representative, or even a governor. These roles provide a platform to demonstrate leadership, gain experience, and build a following. Another common path is through national politics. This often means serving in Congress, either in the House of Representatives or the Senate. While this path can be more challenging due to the high visibility and scrutiny it entails, it also offers an opportunity to influence national legislation and policy, making it an attractive option for those with higher political ambitions. Thirdly, some choose the path of building a political reputation outside of elected office. This can include roles such as political activists, community organizers, or influential thinkers. While less traditional, this route allows individuals to demonstrate their commitment to public service and their ability to inspire and mobilize people around a cause. Finally, gaining support from a major political party is critical. Political parties have vast resources and networks that can significantly boost a candidate's chances of success. This includes financial support for campaigning, access to experienced advisors and strategists, and a base of voters who are likely to support their party's candidate. However, it's important to remember that while these paths are common, they are not the only ones. The political landscape is ever-changing, and unconventional candidates have been known to break the mold and succeed. What's important is having a vision for the country, the drive to pursue it, and the ability to connect with voters. In conclusion, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to becoming president. It's a journey that requires strategy, perseverance, and a deep understanding of the political landscape. A strong political background is often key to a successful presidential bid. With a strong political base, the next step is the campaign trail. Now, this is where the real work begins. It's not just about shaking hands and kissing babies. This is where you lay the groundwork for your future presidency. The campaign trail is a test of endurance, strategy, and communication. Your campaign is only as strong as the team you build. You need a group of people who are as dedicated to your cause as you are. They'll help you refine your message, manage your resources, and respond to any curveballs that come your way. Your campaign manager is your right-hand person. They oversee the daily operations, guide the overall strategy, and keep you focused on your goals. Then there's your communications director, who ensures your message is clearly conveyed to the public. And of course, you need a fundraising coordinator to keep those campaign coffers full. Speaking of funds, fundraising is the lifeblood of any campaign. It's what keeps the lights on, pays for advertising, and allows you to travel across the country. But it's not just about asking for money. It's about showing potential donors what you stand for and how their support can make a difference. Engaging with voters is the heart of the campaign trail. This is your chance to connect with the American people. It's about listening to their concerns, understanding their needs, and showing them how you plan to address these issues. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to win a vote. The campaign trail is not just about making speeches and attending rallies. It's about the one-on-one interactions, the town halls, the diner visits. It's about showing voters that you're not just a politician, but a person who cares. At the end of the day, the campaign trail is about more than just winning an election. It's about building a movement, inspiring change, and shaping the future of this country. The campaign trail is where you make your case to the American people. You are not just running for office, you're running to make a difference. And that journey begins on the campaign trail. After campaigning comes the moment of truth, the election. This is the time when voters across the nation head to the polls to cast their ballots, expressing their democratic right to choose their leader. The United States follows a system known as the Electoral College. Each state is allocated a certain number of electors, equivalent to its total number of senators and representatives in Congress. The District of Columbia also gets 3 electors, bringing the total number of electors to 538. The magic number to win the presidency? 270. Now here's a curveball. It's not necessarily about winning the popular vote. Yes, you heard that right. You could have the majority of individual voters rooting for you, but if you don't win in the right states, you might not hit that magic number. That's because most states follow a winner-takes-all approach, where the candidate with the most votes in that state takes all its electors. Once the election dust settles, and if you've managed to secure at least 270 electoral votes, it's time to prepare for the inauguration. This is a tradition steeped in history, a formal ceremony to mark the commencement of a new 4-year term of the President of the United States. The inauguration takes place on January 20th in Washington, D.C., at the Capitol's West Front. Here, you will take the oath of office, promising to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. This is followed by your inaugural address, a speech that sets the tone for your presidency, where you outline your vision for the nation. So, there you have it, a roller coaster journey from the campaign trail to the steps of the Capitol. It's a challenging, often grueling process, demanding resilience, strategy, and a connection with the people. Win the election and congratulations, you're the president. Now, let's revisit our imaginative twist, the winged turtle with 2 lightsabers. This phrase might seem fantastical, but it's actually a metaphor for an innovative and unique leader who is ready to tackle challenges in unorthodox ways. Imagine, if you will, a turtle, a creature that is steady, reliable, and known for its tenacity. But this isn't just any turtle. This turtle has wings, symbolizing a visionary leader who is not afraid to soar above the status quo, to rise above the ordinary and reach for the extraordinary. And then there are the 2 lightsabers. These are not mere weapons, but tools of change. They represent the leader's ability to cut through the red tape, to dispel the darkness of ignorance and fear, and to illuminate the path towards a brighter future. In essence, the winged turtle with 2 lightsabers is a leader who combines the best of both worlds. On one hand, they are grounded, pragmatic, and steadfast like a turtle. On the other, they are visionary, innovative, and transformative, ready to take flight and wield the power of knowledge and truth like a Jedi Knight. So, could you be the next winged turtle with 2 lightsabers, President? With the right preparation and determination, the sky's the limit.